last week, kind of my interpretation of events, at least from Tanis's perspective, is that he and Tark were kind of distributing rats on opposite corners of the guard building, trying to be discreet, but happens that both of them failed, and both of them started being approached by guards. Tanis kind of like just watched Tark to see how he was handling with his, and it did not go very well. So Tanis also allowed himself to be apprehended, and you were escorted inside into an interrogation room separately. And some things happened in Tark's room, and his book was suspected to be of the enemy and the blight, and they're calling him traitor and the such. So at some point during the exchanging of information between the guards, Tanis, using his natural abilities, is able to escape and grab Tark and get them both out of there, returning, but without all of Tark's stuff. So, you guys all grouped up, and Tark is freaking out.
Yeah, he turned into a crack addict, apparently.
He really
has a
needs his
need.
stuff. And
Did you use words of terror?
No.
Oh, okay.
On me, at least, no.
so Tark needs his stuff, and you were trying to think of what to do, how to get it back. Your old buddy guard friend checked in on you, and you filled him in, and he was a little freaked out, but he went to investigate and was able to send a message to you that
Oops.
your book is in the captain's quarters upstairs, and a government official is coming to meet about it within an hour. So if you're going to act, you should do it soon. So then you were planning, and knowing Tanis's strengths, I proposed as Tanis that perhaps you can use this meeting, and perhaps Tanis can infiltrate and pretend to be this government official to try to get to the book that way, or do some sort of rendezvous like that. But that's just one possible option, and you guys can continue to discuss and plan, but you must do it quickly.
I can't remember. I feel like at the end of the session, we were like ready to do something. And I feel like I said something along the lines of, you guys try that, and if it's not going, I'm going to go in there. Or something like that. But I can't remember. I should have written it down.
So do we know if the guard captain knows what the government official looks like?
You do not know.
Do we know the government official's name?
I don't think you know that either. You were thinking about perhaps trying to intercept them, leaving like the government capital, and then maybe just clone them and delay them so that Tanis can get there first, or distract them, or possibly incapacitate them. You know, it all depends on what happens. If that's the plan you roll with.
That makes sense. I just have to get a look at the guy and I can take his form.
Yeah, I think everybody was saying. So the only potential problem is there's a spell they can use that they can like sense you within 1,000 feet or something.
Oh, right.
1,000 meters. So
It was
me and
mentioned
you,
a locate person spell.
yeah.
That because you guys could potentially be like wanted undercover traitors. So if one of the few people that saw you among the guards are capable of that magic, you could be in a lot more trouble.
Well, I should be able to just change form to something else, and I'd be completely hidden, wouldn't I?
I don't know how that interaction would work out.
Because I take over their race, their size, their dialect, their, let me see. And if I can get close enough and kill them, I can absorb their persona, at which point I will gain access to all information that the humanoid would freely share with a casual acquaintance. But that doesn't really help us with the spell.
Oops.
I haven't put anything specifically down, and I would have if they had mentioned it, so I guess it would be up to DM's discretion.
Sorry, I was reading something.
I didn't write anything down that states whether or not it would or would not work, and I wrote down everything pretty much that it said of use.
It
So
it
it'd probably be up to
locates
DM's
a
discretion.
creature, so it's not a person. It locates a creature. So it's I don't know. It's okay. Wait, it just says in the spell, if the creature you described or named is in a different form, the spell does not locate the creature.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
There we go.
So I'm the only one fucked on this, basically.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
As long as Tanis is holding a different form.
Right. I mean, he could just transform into me. Oh, wait. He could transform into either one of them, and they'll be walking around like twins. 2 Kestras. Double the square.
Wow. Sorry, I don't want to OD on some Underdark book heroin or whatever it is
Shut
you're
the
doing.
Fuck up. Oh,
Wow.
just to briefly catch you up too, Bryce. During this whole thing, I have brought together plans such as kidnapping the people that saw us so that they can't locate us. Not killing them if we don't have to, but I mean, whatever. And I've also the current plan was I would run distraction and like cause a ruckus around town, and then possibly attack anyone important looking, so that I can delay them after you take their form. Also, right now I'm in a really weird outfit with mismatched
I
colors.
completely
Oh, right.
forgot.
And a
Yeah,
wizard
holy
hat
shit.
that has a bunch of tassels like a jester's hat, and I have 3 red stripes of paint on my face
He put
as
on
a
a
shitty
costume.
disguise. I did all this.
He is tweaking so hard.
Yes. I suggested all this before our one dude came back to tell us they have a spell like that, so I had no idea, but I was like, whatever, I'm going to do it anyways because of this, why not? And
Is the government building in town?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue, Chris. I'm sorry.
No, this way I can be in disguise when I'm causing a ruckus anyway, so it works.
And he's certainly completely stable.
I basically explained that the book is my mentor's keepsake, and I need it back no matter what. I really want it, Yeah, it's magical. Don't worry about it.
Everything's
fucking
fine,
book.
which we all certainly believe. Yeah, everything's just fine.
That's my
And
line.
if I don't hear back from one of you within like, I don't know, 30 minutes or so about something good, I'm probably rushing the building to
Can you guys?
get the shit.
How big of a distraction can you guys make?
I'm not saying that I would blow up a few buildings, but I'd probably
But
blow up a few buildings.
terrorism.
I could cause mass terror.
I can just turn invisible,
Mm.
and
I mean, that's
Get me in front of a crowd and just let me do that. It's called the Hour of Reaping.
Jesus.
what?
Oh, jeez.
if we can get
I've
a
been to
couple
hell.
big distractions, so that way, like the guard captain will feel the need to get involved,
Oh, it's a spell. Why the fuck was this not?
then I can just sneak in and grab the book. And I think once I touch the book, like I can't make the book invisible. So at that point, I would probably just try and find some clothes that are guard clothes, and then just transform into a guard.
Are you saying all
whatever
this in
clothes.
person?
Yeah.
Okay. At that point, my character just says, "All right, cool," and then runs out.
This is like Guardians of the Galaxy.
So, Caleb, my main objective is going to be to run for like a good, like, I don't know, quarter mile.
Trying to get away from the
The
middle of
horse and
town.
heat. Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
I don't know what they're doing while I'm
Yeah,
running, so
I don't know
didn't
what they're
wanna-
doing either.
All right. So he's off doing that. Mike, or excuse me, Azon, do you want to run off and create another? Did you happen to see which direction he went?
I don't think so.
Cool. You
Probably
want to like
not.
pick a
It's just
direction
gone.
and just kind of, do your thing?
Fire at the biggest tree I see.
Oh Christ!
I'm gonna burn down
Yeah, hit the
town.
tree.
Oh,
Alright, cool.
I say I can either help with him with
And I'm gonna be
distraction.
cackling
you
like
two just come up with a distraction.
The locals are looking at you like you're crazy.
Oh,
perfect.
God.
I'm just
Alright,
gonna scream, "I'm the jester from the Blight!
Are you gonna
Try and catch me if you might!"
Are you gonna stay in the same area? Or you're just gonna keep
No,
moving?
now I'm gonna run. Keep running.
All right, and then
Chris has been doing the longest ploy for Kafka ever.
oh my god!
This is where he just cracked the ultimate evil. This year-long
I
campaign.
didn't even think about that. All right, so you guys go try and make a distraction, keep each other safe, and I'm gonna run back to the guards tower or building.
yeah. I'm gonna follow behind Chris.
Catch me if you can.
I most assuredly can. Oh shoot, what am I wearing? I don't remember.
I assume just the normal garb.
I need to get something spooky.
All right, and then Caleb, I'm just gonna sit out of the guard building and wait for a little bit for action. See if any of them come running out, especially if the captain comes running out. And actually, before I leave, are we in our room?
Yeah, you were.
Okay, I'll shoot.
Oh
You want me
shit.
to retcon something?
Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn into let's see here. Sylphus.
Okay.
Was that the female form?
Nope.
Sylphus?
Are you talking about the dwarf from the very
No, you
beginning?
turned into the half demonoid creatures.
Oh no, that's Jewel. No. I'm
Oh,
not.
okay.
Remember when you hadn't met Bryce's character yet, and a dwarf lady shared your camp with you, and you were freaked out? Yeah, that was still
Oh.
Bryce.
I see. I see.
Whoops.
While I'm walking, I guess I'm gonna get into the same vein as Chris. I'm going to use my dagger and cut my palm and dabble some of the blood on my face and like get it like make it so
Well-
my hands are extremely bloody, but like
Just
I'm
so
not
you
bleeding a
know,
lot, but
I would not have taken the face paint with me. I mean, that would still be in the room.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm just
I'm
staring at
probably
him bleeding.
Everything you guys brought for me, minus the clothing, would be sprawled out like on a bed. I just kind of fucking did it, and then I was just ready. Just to be aware.
well, this is
that's-
after the fact. Like I'm
Okay.
like following you, but I'm like, oh yeah, I should get into character.
Okay, all right.
Kind of a related question. Can mending repair, like, physical damage to you? Not like actual health, but... Or can it hide, like, an injury? Just as
It's
an
not
object, I don't know.
made to work on organic material like that.
That's what I thought. Okay, I was just wondering.
Well, never mind. Ooh, okay.
What were you about to say?
Nothing. It's dumb and it's not worth saying. On
You know.
You're in an unstable frame of mind right now. It's okay.
Also, on the way, if there's any like pest control shops, I want to look in the window, and if it seems like no one's in there, let me know. If I see something like that,
You want an empty one?
pretty much.
Oh fuck! I got a good idea. Oh shit! So while I'm like waving the dagger around, I'm gonna start yelling, "The Rat King spells your doom."
Oh, God.
Okay. Unfortunately, you roll investigation.
Okay. Just raw.
Sure. Investigation.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you're gonna. Well, wouldn't matter anyways. I was gonna say like disadvantage since I'm running, but does not
Yeah,
matter.
you're not able to find any empty stores, even similar to that vein.
is there like I don't know. I'll just keep running and cackling, and then as I like run by stuff, I'll probably I don't know, stab some things or knock some shit over. Knock some shit over. There we go.
Yeah, there's the streets are like full and busy. You know, there's carts everywhere. There's those like flower smell like centerpieces on like all the intersection corners. So there is chaos that you can raise.
Perfect.
Oh, excuse me.
Does anybody look like they're like getting ready to like try and stop us? Or are people mostly just like looking at us like we're weirdos?
Around now, a couple local animals are kind of like getting up in your face. And Tannis, you notice that there is some commotion around the guard center, and there's a couple people leaving, but none of them look important.
I'm gonna put my dagger away and get on my quarterstaff. I'm gonna bop animals that get near. Not like hard, just like, you know, get away from me, like, man.
I'm gonna find a quick little corner in an alley or something and go ahead and cast my invisibility spell.
Okay. You can do that.
I'm also looking for a balcony to like jump up on at some point here. Preferably with no people, but if there's a few people, you know,
Are you gonna jump onto a balcony?
I'm nimble. I could probably do it.
Uh-huh.
I'm not talking like that high. I'm talking like maybe, 15 feet up.
Okay.
Azon, there is a dog like 5 feet from you, just like staring at you and growling. Tark, you can there's a lot of like vines and tree branches that you can use to get some altitude for sure.
Oh, perfect. Actually, is there like a thicket area with a bunch of like kind of more fragile looking branches?
Yes, but there's not too many areas like that, but you can find one.
Sure. I want to stand right under it and just do this.
Okay. Roll damage
Basically
for it.
launching wooden shrapnel everywhere
Roll
and
damage
screaming
for it.
that I'm the jester from the blight, and then I'll try to run away and get to more unpopulated areas to see if I can kind of get some distance between me and people.
Roll 2d8.
Oh, right. Other people around me?
I mean, let's just see how much damage you can do.
Okay. Where the hell is... Oh, there it is. Jesus. Nice. Not bad.
Not bad. What do you?
Okay, it is loud as hell, obviously, and you shake like some branches and some thorns down. You definitely have a lot of attention. There is now a deer following you.
Can I want to run to where Chris is at, and while he has the attention, I'm gonna do my thing.
When
I'm gonna-
you try to leave, the dog tries to grab you to stop you from moving.
I'm gonna bop him. Non-lethal damage.
Roll acrobatics to try to avoid the grapple.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, he's trying to grapple me. All right, bud.
He has you grappled.
Jesus.
All right.
Stupid dog!
Can I
I guess
attempt to intervene there with a shocking grasp? I don't know if that's actually, would that follow into him?
I'm not sure you caught up yet because
Oh, okay.
Tark left first and Azon is pretty fast to be able to catch up.
That's true. Yeah.
All right.
But
Well,
you will join in
I
soon.
guess instead of bopping when I try to get away, does acrobatics count as an action?
No, that was before your turn. It's your turn now. So if you want to hit him, you can. But he's got you.
Okay. No, I'm gonna get even louder. I'm gonna scream, "Begone, foul beast!" and then do one of those. I don't know how close I was to Chris because he actually would be affected by that.
I imagined he was further away.
Okay.
He's probably focused on the dog, not you.
Yeah. Well, it's anybody who can see me. I was trying to be loud so other people would turn and look at me as well, but the dog is just fine and dandy enough. Oh, why did it not? It didn't do the DC save is 14. Wow. Okay, bud.
Super dog.
Oh my god.
Wow. All right, dog.
Dog's too dumb for his own good.
He's got the dogling bravery, I guess. That was my turn, I guess. Well, you can't. I don't think I can use anything else. It doesn't say if that was a. It doesn't say in the thing if it's like a. Hold on. Yeah,
An
it says
action and a
action. Never
bonus.
mind. So I don't think I have a bonus action or anything I can do.
Right. I don't think you
Where
can.
did-
Can you disengage with your Step of the Wind?
It's a good question.
Actually, no. You're grappled. You still need an action to break the grapple. Never mind.
Right, that's what I thought. So yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, yeah. Tark, you are now moving away from Azon, and you have a deer following you.
Did I
Yeah.
spook any of the people in the crowd?
Yeah, for sure.
Is there any way I'd be able to make it up to like rooftops and start traveling that? I want to make sure this deer is having a problem
Make an
following me.
yeah. Make an athletics check.
Oh, I'd love to. All right, cool.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Perfect.
Uh,
So I'm gonna
yeah.
see
It
if that
is much easier than in any other city or town you've been in to get onto the roofs. So you're doing some real Assassin's Creed stuff.
So does the deer look like it's doing fine? Or is it sticking to the ground?
It is not attempting to climb. It is going to try to follow you on the ground with difficulty.
I'm gonna try my best to like kind of move in a way to where like if we're running straight, like parallel to each other, try to break that
Right.
and go another way so that he can't turn and follow without like
Yeah. And as I've kind of said before, the streets here are like really winding and really weird.
Yeah.
So that's probably something you can do.
Perfect. That is what I'll attempt to do for the moment, is more just getting him off my tail. And I assume, did my familiar ever come back? Oh yeah.
It
we
was
did that whole
executing
note
your
thing.
last command to drop notes around the guardhouse.
So whenever that like returns, will it know where I am?
I don't think so. You might have to unsummon it and resummon it.
Okay. But that I can do with just action, right?
Right.
I will probably focus on running for now. And then
Cool.
whenever it seems like the deer can't keep up with me anymore, I'll probably do exactly that. And then go from there. I guess so it all is out there. I'm just going to send it straight up and have it scan the area just to see. Like, I'll look through its eyes really quick for a quick scan to see if the deer's anywhere around. But that's all the intent is.
Right. Do you want to head inside, Tannis?
Yeah.
All right. You wait for an opportunity where you can slip through the door. Can you roll stealth with advantage? Uh-huh.
Nice.
Mhm.
Wow.
It's good.
Light on your feet, you walk across the road, slip through as there is a lot more commotion going on and orders being given inside to try to figure out what the hell is going on.
Who's giving the orders?
It looks just like the receptionist.
Okay.
You know that the captain's place is upstairs, and you see the staircase to the right.
Do I know how many floors?
It looks like a two-story building from the outside.
Oh, cool. Okay.
This is probably like the main guard center, but there's several more, so they don't need to all be centralized. I will pop us onto here. as we continue, the dog Azon is going to try to pull you. Well, I guess it doesn't try to. It can move half its speed to pull you a little bit. You were kind of out of the way off the road, but it's trying to pull you out to the middle of the road to make you more visible, and to hope that other guards can come by. So it uses movement to pull you. I could probably even just use its action to dash and move even further to try to get closer to the middle of the road and closer to where it thinks guards will come from.
How far are they away from me at this point?
Maybe like one more turn and then you'll pop in.
Okay.
So you have another opportunity, Azon.
All right. I guess I'm gonna do an attack on it.
Okay.
And then another attack.
You punch the dog. You
I'm
get a solid hit,
the
like
dog.
right in the eye, right in the jaw.
I'm punching this dog.
Immediately after your first hit,
Oh.
it ceases to become a dog.
Oh.
That's what I was
It is now a gnome.
We'll continue the punches.
Okay. So you can do 2 more.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm moving my movement speed away.
That is some damage.
What, man?
Fucking JoJo over here.
Yeah. I just wanna hit it a little bit just
You-
to distract it.
You
Proceed
move away
Look.
and you notice the gnome is no longer holding on to you.
Look.
or
Is it
on the
still
life.
on the life? Yeah, exactly.
Hey. As soon as it started dragging me, like that was
The
too
screams
much.
around you intensify.
Good.
And that is what Kesha sees as she rounds around the corner.
Horrified.
Oh no! Did she see me punch the dog?
No.
Did she see me punch
She just
the dog?
sees
Just the
sees a
person.
gnome on the ground and you walking away from it.
Concussed.
Tark, you are managing the rooftops to try to dodge the deer. What kind of skill check would you like to make? Does that feel like a stealth to you?
Yeah, it's fine. Nice. Not bad. Could have been a 5, you know.
Well, I'll roll with disadvantage here. Yeah, the deer has lost you.
Sweet. So, I would just do the double check with my familiar, and then once I'm like, oh, okay, I'm good, I'd start to move towards the guardhouse.
Okay,
I probably actually ditch all the jester gear
as best you can.
Bro.
as best I can. Or I'll put it in my bag. Okay, jeez.
You
I'll
don't.
put the
have-
hat in my bag because it might be
don't-
useful later,
You don't. Have
and I'll wipe the paint off my face.
I think we. How
with
much did we
the
pay
hat.
for that? Like 20 gold or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
13 gold.
Yeah, I paid
Well,
one of
he
you.
paid us back. Yeah, he paid
Yeah,
me
he did.
back.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then probably find a good spot to hop off the roof, and then start making my way towards the guard tower with my familiar kind of following in the air for now.
Cool. Tanis,
Yo.
you walk up the stairs. You notice the guard at the top of the stairs on the top right there. You kind of have to sit and wait patiently for someone to come through, but with all the commotion that's going on outside, someone does come through, and you try again to slip through the crack to slip in. One
Okay.
more stealth with advantage. Uh-huh. So you get in, you notice labeled well, this bottom room is the captain's office. Right next to the door, here's my paint, are some big leafy plants that you almost can't help but brush past to get through into the door.
Now, I can't cast 2 spells with concentration, correct?
Your old spell would immediately cease.
Nice.
Is there a way late game to actually do that?
No.
Damn.
Well, I mean, there's a technical way where if you have an hour of prep time, you can cast a sigil on the ground that will cast the spell when triggered. But it costs like an hour and gold.
I see.
There's some like homebrew items that allow you to do that, but those are kind of really powerful, as you might imagine.
Do I happen to remember if there are any windows on the second floor?
Not in that corner. But you do know.
Like I can't remember, or I know for sure.
You know for sure there's no windows to that room.
All right. There's no other guards out here?
Not that you can see, but you do hear some shuffling and some more commotion to the left. This room's
all
empty.
right.
There's like tables and chairs here, kind of a lounge room.
I'm going to. Oh boy. Let me see. Okay. Here's hoping he's got this book out and ready to go. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion. And I'm going to place that guard that I saw earlier. I'm going to place his dead body up against the wall. And then knock on the door to the captain's quarters a little aggressively. And then stand back out of the way and hope he opens the door and sees the dead body.
Okay.
And if he does open the door, as soon as he opens the door, I want to sprint in, grab that book, and sprint out. And by sprint, I mean try to stay stealthy. Right? Because I know as soon as he touches that body, he's going to know it's an illusion. Well, actually... Okay. Change of plans, if you don't mind.
I'm listening.
Shane, that's concentration too. God damn it. All right. I'm going to go through the door to the left.
Okay. You see a hallway with closed rooms, and there is some like glass here that you can kind of see that these are other offices for like their detectives and other important people who need like their own space.
Balls. How many people are like? Can I see if anybody's in any of the offices?
I will say, you've got 2, 3 that are occupied.
And the 3 that aren't occupied, do I see anything that resembles like a uniform?
Roll perception. No, there's not anything like that.
All right.
While you're thinking, we'll go back to Izan and Kesra.
Mm-hmm.
There are, you can see some guards sprinting your way from one of the directions, yelling, shouting, "Stop! Stop them!" Or stop him, I suppose.
Oh, jeez. I guess I'm running the opposite direction.
Do you follow Kesra?
I'm
should.
gonna act.
Oh yeah, I suppose they're not coming for you.
No, I'm just gonna get out of the way like he totally just ran past me.
Okay. Roll deception with advantage because it's kind of, they're not really looking for you right now.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
That's-
How?
alright.
Oh my god! How do I get out of the way guilty? Like looking. Oh no!
I think that's good enough.
Okay, good.
So yeah, Azam with his long nimble legs sprints out of there, and the guards are not long
However,
behind, but it appears
I would
that
say-
they're gaining, or Azan is gaining ground.
Right as that happens, like if the guards are like super close to me, I'm going to accidentally like be distracted by Azan looking at him, and then hopefully bump into the guards. I'll take the hit.
Wow, what a legend.
Ooh, okay. I mean, you are a small woman. Can you roll athletics to try to stand your ground?
I say I'm wondering if I should like cast shield as a reaction, maybe.
That won't be weird.
Would you say? Well, I mean, could be equivalent to getting attacked.
Shield!
You could let yourself get knocked over.
Well, you said acrobatics, right?
Athletics.
Oh, athletics.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Get
Your
strong.
strength. All right, yeah, you slow them down a little bit.
Nice.
They apologize profusely.
I'm gonna act like like I got really hurt.
You're gonna
Like,
The whole
laughing-
Peter Griffin,
I'm
like holding your
laughing,
knee, like.
yeah. No, I'm grabbing my shoulder and like wincing, and I'm really trying to like get some glassy-eyed look to me right now. Maybe if I can get like a lip quiver, just a little bit.
Ooh, this is gonna be another roll. That's gonna be a real deception check there.
All right, here we go. Ah! Why? Why are my rolls so shit?
Yeah, they just ignore you. Take it up with
Buttercup.
command, and they just start sprinting off.
I'm reporting you to the board.
I like how we have one shady character on our team, and it wasn't him that made us turn slightly to the dark side here. By the
Yeah,
way.
I know,
That's
it's-
pretty great.
It's our friendly neighborhood crackhead friend here.
I was like the nicest guy ever, and you know.
Yeah, Tanis, you notice kind of in the direction of the guard center, it probably is like calming down in that area as they have moved largely away. There are kind of like lots of curious citizens kind of peering in your direction, like on the street level, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Is there anything you'd like to do, or you just want to sit and watch?
Okay, I am going to open the door to the left hallway.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take the 2 potted plants. They're potted, correct?
Sure.
I'm going to take them over along the north wall,
Okay.
dump the soil out.
As you are
then-
touching these plants,
Oh shit, that's what I thought.
you feel a strange numbing sensation, and you are no longer able to cast spells.
So is my invisibility spell gone too?
It's still active.
I can't cast spells.
You feel largely your connection to the arcane severed.
Cool. Okay. Does that continue as I hold them, or can I just hold them freely, willy-nilly?
Oh no! Their spores are all over your body.
All right, I'm going to take those over and I'm going to dump them on the ground, the soil.
Are you
And
trying
then
to do
I'm
this
going
quietly?
take my yes, quietly as possible.
Okay.
Then I'm going to step in them with my boots and walk down the left hallway
Okay. Yeah.
towards the hallway down at the far right, or on the right side, far end.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'm going to carefully take my boots off and just hide them in one of the unoccupied offices. Or actually, if I can see through the window and see there's an unoccupied office with no window,
They all have
or
windows.
with a window, excuse me.
Right.
Then I'm going to take my boots and try to chuck them into a place where they won't be found.
How do you mean?
You've been playing Tarkov too much.
Like I'm going to take my boots and throw them out the window.
Oh, exterior windows.
Yes.
Yes.
Also, when I was talking about the dude's office earlier, I was talking about exterior windows too.
Right. I understood
Okay.
that.
Okay. So yeah, then I want to throw my boots out the exterior window. Can I accomplish that?
Yes. Can you roll athletics to just see
Whippy throw,
how
please.
well you can hurl?
Yeah.
This is probably something that Tark notices. Boots flying out of a window.
Am I that close yet?
You're getting there. But like I imagine with the
Nice.
bird's eye view
Oh, right, yeah.
occasionally.
And then, so after I throw those out, I'm going to go back outside the door, and I'm going to now. And I don't know if this is allowed or not. I'd like to make a manly voice with my female form. I don't know if that's allowed.
It will be. You'll make a deception roll.
Okay, I just want to sound like, oh god damn it.
Nice.
And then wait patiently.
She's a dwarf.
By the
You
door.
got that deep dwarven voice.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
He will open the door to peek. Look confused for a second. Look left down the hallway. Hello? He leaves and closes the door behind him and starts walking left towards the hallway
As
door.
soon as he's through that other door, I'm going to open this door.
Sure. You open it, you find typical office. He's got a desk, chair. There's like wooden filing cabinets and drawers galore. The book is sitting there open.
Okay. I quickly grab it
Sure.
and then leave the office. Oh shit. Which way does that door open? Inwards or outwards? Like towards
His office?
Yeah. No, the hallway door.
It's gonna be towards you.
ballsy. Okay, I'm going to take the book to the stairwell. What does it look like?
The book?
The stairwell.
How do you want it to
Like,
look like?
I slowly open the door and like, do I see any guards sitting there? How does it look towards the front door?
The guard is still at the top of the stairs, kind of close to the other side of the door. He's probably looking to see who's opening the door.
Okay, then I'm just gonna back off. And you said there's tables and chairs and stuff?
Yes, this is like a lounge area.
Is it comfy chairs or is it hard chairs?
More hard chairs, benches, and like.
Beautiful.
Do they have decorative backs or like just full wood backs?
There's some fancy chairs.
Are you looking to buy some furniture?
want a fancy-
No,
Sure,
I'm looking quickly for something to put the book behind. So because I'm assuming my
Gotcha.
invisibility spell does not go towards onto the book.
Yeah, you can
as soon
like
as I touch
put it into your bag and disappears.
Oh shit! We'll put it in my bag
Oh,
then.
duh. Or under your clothes, just under your shirt.
Okay.
Duh.
Did he leave? And then I'm just gonna wait for him to come back.
So you put it towards one of the occupied rooms, right? The steps.
No, I said to this back one here.
Oh, that was one I intended to have occupied, the slashes, but if you want.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. I wanted him to go to an occupied office so he'd go and talk to them and be like, "What the hell? Why are you dragging mud throughout my office?" Like it added time to me getting in and out of the office.
Okay. Well, now he and two guards are. You hear several sets of footprints coming towards you from the hallway.
Okay. I'm gonna try and just hide out of the way.
Okay. Roll one more stealth with advantage.
Nice.
Okay. We will snap back to Azon.
Oh,
That's me. And I'm running, but I'm looking for some good cover here. Is there so as I'm running, I'm looking for another crowd, or I'm looking for a huge thicket like on the side or something like that I can jump into. Like, how much space do I have in between me and the pack of guards?
I mean, you have a lot of control over that because of your natural speed, and you know that you can give yourself more space at any time by channeling your ki and moving faster.
Let me check here.
You can also probably recognize with your eagle eyes and your fine studying that you also have the vertical aspect that you can work with if you choose.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Is there... I'm looking for something where I can like turn a corner and like jump up to a balcony and hide. Wait, what's the natural jump distance for a regular
height?
character? Yeah. When you make a jump, you leap in the air equal to 3 plus your strength mod?
So it's
Oh,
at
that's-
like 4 feet.
Yeah, hold on.
What's your strength?
Probably not
0.
good.
So yeah,
0.
3.
3 feet?
I mean, that's a high jump.
Feet.
That is a high
Damn,
jump, yeah.
son. I can jump like almost my height. That's insane.
Yeah. D&D rules, you know.
I need more strength, is what I'm learning. I want to just be like, all right, guys, later.
All right. I'm looking for like a second story balcony.
Okay, as you're running, roll investigation. You're trying to look left and right as you run to find a good corner that you can use.
Right, that's okay. Not working. I will pick up the pace one more time. I'm gonna do Step of the Wind.
Sure.
I'm gonna be dashing. It's gonna be like all dashes right now,
Right.
but just another one just to get a lot of space. And actually, maybe I'll look for like a big crowd. If I can sneak into a big crowd, that would also not sneak, but use them as cover if I have to. But yeah, I'm looking. And right now, I'm looking for actually right now I'll look for like a corner and then like a tree or like a large bush or something, or maybe even like one of those one of those trash holes. I'd get into one of those.
Those are kind of intended to be slightly discreet, so they're not easy to spot while running around. You can try though.
Yeah, all three of those would be a decent option.
Roll perception.
Oh yeah, that's my jam.
You can find a tree that you think you can use.
A tree. Huh. I will.
It's nearby some buildings, so you have some options if it doesn't work out.
I want to use. Can I use Step of the Wind again to enhance my jump?
Mm-hmm.
Jump into the tree and try and climb up, and then what I want to do is this. Do like a hide action to hide in the tree.
Okay, roll stealth. Alright, you try to hide in the tree. Kestra, are you doing anything fun? Are you gonna try to like follow the guards?
Yeah, I'll be following the guards. Like
Crying.
yeah, looking angry and crying at the same time. I'm gonna sue you. Yeah, I'm just following.
You're all accusers. Okay. Being that they kind of know the city and they're trying to follow someone who's very fast, like occasionally they'll split off and try a different path to see if it pans out and such. So if you might want to roll a check to try to follow them and keep up with them. Let's say probably perception. Yeah.
Okay. Man.
Getting better.
Yeah, they're kind of bright and flashy, so you can manage to keep track of them. You've lost sight of Azon at this point, but you assume that they're following him. So Tanis, as you know, these three people come in, you'll say, "See," and the other guy's like, "I didn't do it. Why? Why is the dirt over there? Like, how did?"
Is the door open?
The one in the middle is.
Okay, I'd like to creep through there, best I can.
Yes. Sure. Yep.
And then I would like to, as long as they can't see me, I would like to open the door to the first office on the right again that I threw my boots out of.
Uh-huh.
Am I able to get in there?
Sure.
Okay, and so I am not going to metagame at all because I only realized this after I thought about this plan for minutes. I'm going to go ahead and jump out of the window and try to cast Featherfall
Okay.
because I genuinely forgot until I just thought of it.
Right.
But since you gave me such a long time, I'm not going to be a cheat. So I'm going to run and jump out that window. So, especially since it's only 2 stories.
Your ankles hurt.
Okay.
The spell did not work.
Yeah. And
Roll
do I see my boots
concentration
anywhere?
check to try to keep your
Oh.
invisibility.
Bollocks. Saving throw or just
Constitution saving throw. You are no longer invisible.
and I'm just gonna keep running like I still am, just hoping nobody noticed.
Ooh. Spicy.
This is my job. This is what I excel at. So
Tark,
Falling
you're now
hot
getting
dog.
to the area and kind of staying low to the roof so you can't be seen, trying to look through your familiar to get a glimpse. All of a sudden, you see a dwarven woman appear out of nowhere and just start sprinting.
not a dwarf.
You're no longer
Yeah.
a dwarf lady?
No, I was never a dwarf lady.
Oh, what's...
Sylphus is a human female.
Oh, never mind.
Or half elf female, excuse me.
Oh, we got them mixed up. Okay.
Yeah. There's
Yeah, I
too many.
said not the one that you guys first met, and that's when you talked about
Okay, my bad.
where's she at? Rindle.
So, well, yeah, you see
Original.
the woman that you probably watched him turn into. Just appear out of nowhere and start sprinting away.
I mean, I wouldn't have because he was
Oh, yeah,
mentioning it, he did all that, but it would not matter. I would follow immediately because I want to know why the hell that came out of the window and started running.
It did
I
not
would
come out
assume
of the
that's-
window. It just appeared on the ground.
Right, and started running. I think that would be suspicious, and I know he's going in as an official, so I don't know if that's what they look like, but that would be weird.
So you're going
And
to
I
try
would
to
be-
follow from the roof.
Yeah, I'd be like sprinting, trying to follow.
Okay. You're going to try to stay on the
Maybe-
roof? The ruse?
Whichever's the quickest way is the way I'd be taking. I'd also have my familiar go to catch up with it to see what happens when they see the familiar too.
Is there like a bush nearby?
Probably.
Like that's out of the way.
Yeah, you
and out
can
of view of people?
break line of sight.
Okay, I'm gonna duck into a bush and turn into Jasper Crane,
Okay.
which is a human male, and then keep going.
Are you still running? Or are you trying to just like act like
No,
act casual?
I'm acting normal now.
Did I see him transform?
You
Or-
probably lost sight, but you can roll perception for your familiar.
Alrighty. For my familiar, I should probably have that set up somewhere, huh? What is
Look up Al stats.
Hawk?
Oh, Hawk, whatever.
Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, I can't remember which one it was supposed to be.
I think it was an Al.
Yeah, you're probably right because the whole point was to have like dark vision. One of the points. So.
Perception plus 3.
Oh, okay. So just roll perception, add 2.
Yeah, your familiar cannot see.
So the last known position that I saw the woman at, where was that? Was that before the bush or in
Yeah.
the bush?
She turned a corner, and then like a man walked out, like looking confused, like somebody just ran past him.
I guess I'm gonna like run over there, grab the guy, and ask him where she went.
Well, that's probably you, Bryce.
And I mean aggressively, like grab, like
I'm-
where is she?
Tark just jumps off of the roof right in front of you and starts grabbing your shoulders.
Tark, it's me. Shut up. Let's go.
Okay. What? Who?
It's Tatus.
No.
It's Tatus.
Okay.
Be quiet. Let's go.
Okay. And then I'll just quietly follow along. And recall my familiar here. Or I guess it's right there anyways, whatever.
Okay, Azon, you try to blend in with the tree, but they turn the corner, and one of them sprints past to try to keep looking to follow you, and the other one starts searching the branches, and eventually spots you, and starts to call the other guard back. He's over here.
I guess I immediately jump down. Straight up.
You can jump straight down. There's also a couple buildings that you can leap to.
Oh shit! All right, let's try some. Let's try some roof running. Let's see how that goes. I will jump to one of the nearest buildings.
Yeah, it's tightly packed, so I won't make you roll anything for you. So you can jump across. They will lose a little bit of time trying to climb to get back up to you. So you gained back most of the distance that you had before you started staying still.
Nice. What to do? What to do? What do I see in front of me?
It's tough to describe like how
Okay.
windy and weird all the streets are. You know, there's like Y intersections, and there's some places where you can like, you know, Assassin's Creed across like a sign to cross a street, and you know, leap from a tree back to another street. You have all that in front of you. You kind of circled around. You're probably pretty far away from the center of town.
I will just start running on this set of houses that I'm on. I'm looking for landmarks that I know, and I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep running. I'm gonna try and wipe the obvious blood I have on me off, like onto my like lowest parts of my shirt, to try and get it off, and then I guess keep running on the roof until I see something that I know or somebody that I know. But I'm fine.
Roll perception.
Or a good getting off point, I guess.
Yeah, there's trees that you can kind of like leap to and just grab a branch and Tarzan down safely.
That's fine with me. I'd like to do that. As long as there aren't any other guards near the ground, but even then that's not that big a problem.
Kestra, you round the corner and you notice the two guards that you were following climbing onto a roof.
I'm shouting at them just angrily at this point. First you run into me, and now you're just climbing up trees and buildings. What's wrong with you?
Go away!
Does this town have any order? What's wrong with you guards?
Are you done
I
following
want to
them?
know. I want to know who your superior is. I could have been hurt. I'm angry.
So yeah, you jump down. You just keep sprinting. If you burn a couple more key points, you can probably outrun them. You probably can notice, like, due to your perception, like guards coming from different angles, but you're fast enough that you can outrun them if you just want to just purely do that.
Yeah, I'm fine with spending 2 more key points, just straight up outrunning them.
Okay.
Finding like a little, like I'd want to slow down and take off my shirt and just like use the back of my shirt to wipe off like my face and hands, and then stuff that bloody shirt in my bag and try to find like let's say like an adventuring store or just like a basic goods store. If one's available.
You kind of walk around looking left and right, and you notice a symbol of a familiar elven monastery.
Ooh. I'm gonna step in there.
You see, familiar colors and flags and the such. And you are greeted with a smile and asked how you can be helped today. Would you like to pray here with us?
Yeah, I could pray for an hour. I seem to have soiled my shirt.
In my pants.
We may be able to offer you some robes if you can make a donation.
Oh, absolutely. It's been a while. So
Get fresh.
yeah, getting fresh with the Lord, Just I'll take off my bag and go. I'd ask for a robe to cover up, I guess. Put the hood up so they can't, see my face, and
Hold on, fella. How much are you donating?
I'm gonna donate 10 gold
Ooh, ho, ho.
in my time of need. They provide.
Do you have like tattoos and stuff that they would recognize you as a brethren or not?
Let me see here. I don't remember writing that in my character, but
Yeah,
if
I
it
think
was
so.
if it was normal for
I wouldn't assume.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
don't think so.
maintained like shaving your head bald so you look kind of monkish, or you kind of just let
No.
it grow out?
No, I am probably looking extremely scruffy.
Okay. So yeah, they just think you're some dude who's here to meditate. They thank you
that's
for your gift and provide you with some thin robes.
that's absolutely fine. Yeah, looking back at my character, yeah. No, it's been too long since I've done that. My new travel buddies don't make sleeping and waking up convenient most of the time. But that is something I should probably return to my roots a little bit here.
So you're gonna spend some time here?
I'll spend like an hour or two at least.
Okay.
This is a nice little appreciative moment. A little moment to reflect on where I've gone
Crime.
and what
How
I've
many
done.
dwarfs you punched?
Not I'm gonna ask the maester. Did you know that if you punch dogs hard enough, they turn into gnomes? Is that in the book somewhere?
Pardon?
Never mind. It's a stray thought.
For a stray dog.
I have to pee extremely bad.
Okay.
In-game.
Yeah, we'll take a short break. I
Roll
can
for
change laundry.
Constitution.
No.
Okay, I too am going to.
Be right back.
No.
Yeah, that much.
Okay. Ah. My bladder has relinquished the liquid waste.
Hey, Mick.
Welcome to the hellscape.
Okay.
Oh, it's about time.
When are you gonna invite Jess to you'll
That Kiryu picture is fantastic.
Yeah.
tonally fitting too.
That's another outfit I need to get. Need to go back to Men's Warehouse and get me that shirt and those pants, man.
Jesus Christ.
If I could have a whole like wardrobe that just had his outfits, I'd probably rock it.
You wouldn't fit him.
Shut up.
Damn.
Would you wear these outfits?
I know my height would get in the way, but still. No, I would not.
Oh God,
Yeah, you
little
would. Don't
Miles,
worry.
man.
Tell her.
I'm not a JoJo villain. I swear to God.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious that people said that. He's like, man, shut the fuck up.
Who's the dude on the left?
I don't remember who that was.
I've seen him a couple bit. I don't know who the
Pretty sure
dude
it's
is,
Zoro,
the-
but
I don't know who the person on the right is.
Okay.
that's just a lamp.
That's Queen Elizabeth doing blackface.
And a lamp, all in one.
That's totally something Queen Elizabeth would wear. Minus the tassels.
Shit, maybe even the tassels. Who knows?
So,
right.
Michael, back to you.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
here.
All right. The three of you can probably rejoin up at Hot Horses Inn, but
Hot Horses Inn, where's that?
Azon does not return.
A horse in heat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pray for 2 hours and recollect from hitting an innocent
It takes a
dog.
while to from all the adrenaline to go back into that headspace and get like true deep meditation and peaceful relaxation in. From kind of like some of your training, you have experience kind of trying to work down from that, but it just takes some time to remember how to do it.
Yeah.
When we get back to the hotel room, I hand Tanis's book or Tarka's book.
I'll grab it and kind of like open it, looking around, make sure everything's okay.
It still looks to be the same, completely illegible.
Thank you guys. You have no idea how important this is to me.
I'm glad I could help. What is it?
I mean, okay.
Be honest, because
Here's the deal.
I can't cast magic right now, and it really pisses me off. So
I'm
you better
peering
tell me
very,
the
very
truth.
closely as well. Like, just
We may as well just wait for Azon. And then
Oh, fuck Azon! Fuck Azon!
Azon.
Honestly, I don't know exactly what it is. It's a magic book.
Tanis, what page was it open to when you grabbed it? I don't know if you could tell.
Oh, that's up to DM.
It was somewhere like just halfway through. I don't think you'd be able to recognize it because all the symbols are pretty foreign to you anyway.
Anybody else find it strange, though, that you'd have Book of the Enemy that's apparently filled with Underdark language, which is a bit odd.
Can I see the book?
Why would the guards be thumbing through it if they thought it was like a source of evil?
I don't know.
Isn't that kind of strange?
Can I see the book?
Sure.
Do you start fidgeting, like just vibrating? Where you're
Can I cast magic yet, Caleb?
You cannot.
Oh.
Fuck.
What do you need to know, man?
Well,
I'll be open with you.
Oh wait.
Have you tried casting like comprehend languages on it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
It,
I haven't casted Identify on it though, have I?
I mean, you guys have not really seen this book.
Yeah.
Really. So, no, you haven't. But I've tried comprehend languages. It varying levels of success. Here and there, sometimes it just seems to like click, you know? And then I'm like, oh fuck, that's what it means.
Is it like
But otherwise, like I can't read
like
past like page 4, bro.
It's
I have
not
no
a voice
idea.
in your head though, right?
No.
It's just you understand. Okay.
Man, it's
Comprehend languages is a spell
I
everybody knows about, man.
Right. No, I didn't know if it was like something else.
Oh, that
Can I
old thing.
cast Identify on it?
It's too bad that the
can
character
go
I
ahead.
made that could understand deep speech, died.
It is a shame. I mean, doesn't Identify just tell you if it's magical?
It tells you what spell affects it. It gives me
Yeah,
like
'cause
detailed information on it, but I don't know if it necessarily would apply to like
Well,
if this
we'll
is like
see.
any,
You
it's like psionics or whatever.
This is probably not something you've come across. Can you make a charisma check as your spellcasting ability?
Okay. Also, this might be a mistake on my part. I have deep speech as a language, but I don't think I'm fluent. Maybe I'm fluent in understanding it, but not fluent in reading it. I just noticed that.
That's
I don't
fine.
know if the voice in my head was deep speech or not, though. I don't know if we ever decided.
Well, actually,
That's
no,
what
I
I
don't
assumed.
think,
Okay.
because I showed the book to Deckard. I'm pretty sure, and it was just like, I mean, we got a book that's like that. I think that's where that went, but I don't think he could read it. So it's like it might be a cipher underneath the language.
You believe that this is a wizard spellbook.
Okay.
What? What's up? What'd you find out?
I think it's a spell.
Tell me.
You think it's a spell book?
Yeah. You
Yeah, I
said
mean,
your master had this,
I could have told you that.
but
Why do you think I'm able to cast spells, bro? This is my bread and butter right here.
so all your spells you just get from a book imbibed with deep speak,
Yeah, maybe.
underdark magic.
Okay.
It's not a little bit concerning to you, just a smidge. Well,
Here's the
what did
deal.
your master do again?
I'll get to that. I can explain this better when everybody's here, so I don't have to repeat myself. I'll answer your questions here. About the book. I don't know a lot about it. I acquired it from my master because my master's gone, and that's basically it.
I'm gonna also right then cast Identify onto Tark. I'm just gonna do it.
Would I know that that's like he's doing the same movements as Identify again towards me?
Especially within like the past minute, you'd probably recognize that she's attempting that again. It does take a minute to cast.
I would let her do it. It's if there was anything weird about it, I'd probably grab her. But if I could tell, then I'll probably just be like, okay.
She just like randomly starts touching you and
just poking you. I hope it's not even like lay on hands. It's just like a poke. Like, all right.
You do not believe he is under any spell.
Interesting. Okay. Huh.
Let me warn you guys, just so you're not sitting here thinking it's like some crazy shit. There's nothing to my story that will make you really learn more about this book, like where I got it. Just to be clear. But if you want to know why I have it, I can tell that it's kind of a short story. But
I don't want to repeat it.
Yeah, like we can just wait until he gets here. I'm kind of concerned why he's not here yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it's been an hour at this point.
He seemed to have gotten away, but I mean, I guess
If he got away, then let's just chill.
Okay.
The last thing we need is two wanted people roaming around and a potential accomplice.
Yeah, there's no way they could have caught
Azon,
him.
you can definitely benefit from a short rest, by the way. Does that get all your key points back?
Azon, your mic. Or Mike, your Azon.
It sure was muted.
Okay.
But yeah, that benefits me. I was down to 1 key point. It's getting desperate.
Yeah, you get them back.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Look at my bag.
Because you guys caused a lot of stuff.
Drama.
I'm thinking.
Did I hear word of somebody killed a gnome?
Oh yeah. Speaking of, did I reduce that gnome to 0 hit points?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you sap his life force?
I get temporary hit points when I do that.
Wait, you just
Oh,
straight
Jesus.
murdered somebody?
No. He's knocked out. He's on death's
Oh.
door, and
He just check it out.
he's just
Okay.
I really reveled in the moment, I guess.
Well, those would go away as soon as you short rest.
Yeah, so they're gone now. I forgot to use it. That's okay though. I asked one of the monks if it would be possible to get a clean shave, because now the guards have seen my face and what I look like.
Do you
I
explain
don't
that to
think I
them,
wear
or
a
you
hat.
just ask for a shave?
I just ask him for a shave, like a clean shave, like chest, not chest, head, head, and the chest of
Full
my
body.
chin.
Brazilian.
I thought no.
That is not something we typically provide here. I mean, I'm sure for a sizable donation, one of our monks would be happy to.
I mean, do you have a shaving kit that I could borrow for an hour? I mean, I've done it myself plenty.
I'm sure a man of your stature could probably purchase a razor himself as well.
Sure. Do you know where the nearest store is?
I think there you can find a stylist kind of to the right down the street, and then the 10th door on the left.
All right, thank you. I say thank you for your hospitality, and with my hood up and my stuff, I leave to go to that place.
Yeah, you kind of follow the winding street and kind of count doors, but looking for signs as well, and you do find the place. You informed you could get your whole head shaved for 6 silver pieces.
I'm actually looking to buy a shaving kit.
Yeah, I can help you with that too.
Yeah, I'd just like to purchase one of those.
I don't think that really exists. No, but you can probably, get some shaving cream and, brushes and all that. All comes with a nice box for a gold piece.
Sure, that's a deal.
You can buy extra razors for a couple more silver.
Yeah, I'll buy some extra. 5 silver worth.
Sure.
And then I'm going to leave the store, and I'm going to find a cozy little out-of-the-way nook to do some shaving right here, right now. Because I really don't want to wander around looking almost exactly like I did before.
Do you want to do it like on the street somewhere tucked away, or do you want to try to get up?
Preferably on the street. Or, well, like, an alley would be alright.
Okay.
But,
yeah, there's plenty of dark alleys that are shaded by nearby trees and such.
yeah, I'll just find one that is suitable and go to town.
Okay.
Shave my head and my beard trim.
It is now 2 hours without Azon.
Okay, well, we're gonna seriously have to set up a search party for him.
I
It's a
like.
bit concerning at this point.
I would, like me personally, my character would still be like, let's just wait it out.
All that they
'Cause I'm
saw
used to
from
this
me,
kind of stuff.
yeah, all that they saw from me was that they ran into me.
So let me check something real quick. So the familiar can act on its own, right? It's just past 100 feet, I can't communicate with it at all.
Right.
I would probably send it out and just see if it can find Azon. Like, I'd just ask her, like, what cardinal direction did you guys go? And then kind of send it in that area to scan for him. And then say, I'm fine with waiting a little bit longer, but yeah. Worst case scenario, they're probably going to take it to the guardhouse and we can deal with it.
Glad you're very confident about that.
Well, I can't just leave him hanging, but searching for him recklessly doesn't help either. So I'd rather wait a little bit, and if he doesn't come back, I'm probably going to go see if he's at the guards. But also, by the way, so everybody's aware, I'm a dummy, and I forgot there was a character sheet for this thing, and I also forgot this was a thing.
Oh, hey. Right.
So,
Oh.
yeah. But doesn't matter. Yeah, I would just send it out to do that, and then yeah, that's pretty much it.
Roll perception for your familiar.
Nice. Oh, it automatically... Okay, ignore that one. I didn't know it did that. It also has a clickable perception thing.
So, probably with his elven-like ability to kind of just blend into natural foliage and such, your familiar probably can't spot him.
Okay.
Even if it got lucky and was in the right area.
After shaving, I'd probably head home. I'd look to find an animal to guide me home that wasn't a deer or a dog. Just bad experiences, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can get a cat to take you.
All right.
Nice and fast.
You try to like use the extra shaving kit stuff and some of your water to wash up,
It's a good idea.
and a cat will bring you back to the horse and heat. And
Alright.
after 3 hours later, someone comes bursting through the door. It's
Yeah,
Azon.
how familiar does he look?
Some bald man. I mean,
How much hair did you have before?
Yeah, I was about to ask that. When you first met them, like, how?
I probably would have trimmed it so it wasn't annoying, but I can't imagine I did that much.
Because this whole time I've been basing it off of your token. That's how I thought you looked.
Yeah, I should have
So-
had another token. I guess if I would have thought about it, yeah. Let's say I fell off the wagon a little bit.
When you said token, this is what I this is what I saw, and I was like, how did he look like that?
The Lenny face.
Yeah.
I would probably stand up and raise my weapon up as soon as he came in, regardless, if he's just like opening the door. And then if I'm not able to tell who it is, I'd probably be like, "Who the hell are you?"
Hey, it's me. Azon.
Okay.
I
was
do
gonna
like
say.
I do like some token kung fu move.
You just have
okay.
one of
Some
those
quick
prepped?
punches. No, just like a
Let me get into a fighting
quick
stance in a room
flurry
full of
of
people who are hostile
like
right
the
now.
like the laziest punches that could be considered like kung
Pow,
fu-ish.
Wait, guys. This is Azon for sure. I recognize that form of him punching things 500 times from anywhere.
That's me.
I cringe. That's how I know it's
As he turns, or as
And also
he,
the ears.
he walks in and says he's Azon, and I change my appearance into Azon, the Azon that I knew, and allow the keen members of our group to make sure that it's him.
Oh yeah, I say, oh yeah, and I pull out my shaving kit.
Oh yeah,
Fresh.
And you just whip out a razor.
Yeah. See, it's me. And just like
I recognize this awkwardness anywhere. This is definitely him.
Back
What did I request for you to buy for me?
what?
The last time I asked you to buy something for me, what was it?
A bowl?
You
didn't even
I
use
get my
it.
crossbow.
Oh, okay, that's Azon.
You jerk. I bought you this big elegant bowl, and you're like, I kind of like the small one.
Look, I'm sorry. Okay, it's a nice bowl.
It's
I'll
whatever.
use it.
I'm
just can't...
not mad.
Okay, jeez.
And the clothes. What'd you do with the clothes?
Yeah,
I
they're in
forgot
my
about
bag.
that part.
They're in my
okay.
bag. Don't worry. You never know when I might need to change into the jester from the Blight again.
That is so true.
Which none of you probably heard me say that, so that might make you confused.
I think I was the only one that was close enough to hear that. I'm gonna go take a bath and wash my dirtied shirt that has some blood that I wiped off on it.
Well-
I just kind of like under my breath, like they accused you of being an agent of the Blight, so you dress as a jester claiming to be from the Blight. Okay.
Listen, you little shit. I heard that. I was a distraction, remember? And I'll have you. Oh shit! I sent that tree on fire. Hopefully that's okay.
You set a tree on fire?
I set a tree. I set a tree.
Hey
on
man,
Like a big tree?
Fire. Yeah. Oh yeah, big tree.
So, okay, good.
Well, I hit it with a fire, but I didn't stay to see how brilliantly it burned.
So if they just
But-
originally suspected you of terrorism, now they know you're a terrorist.
There's a knock at the door.
you should have said it was the rats.
I'm gonna hide under the bed.
I'll put my
Scurry under there.
put my hood up and answer the door.
I turn into the dude, Jasper Crane.
I crack the door just a smidge.
It's your guard friend.
What can I do for
He
you?
says in a rushed voice, "Let me in."
Okay. Let him in.
As soon as he comes in, I'm gonna peek out from under the bed and go, "What the hell's going on out there?"
And I
What?
say, "Who is this guy?"
What the fuck did you do?
We didn't do well. Okay, we
I
got
got
my
a
stuff
haircut.
back.
Hold on. I was just looking for some work. I'm not looking to work for the guards. I'm gonna go ahead and leave.
Oh,
And then I leave,
Okay.
and then turn into Tanis, and walk in like a minute later.
He throws your collapsible fishing rod aggressively at you, Tark.
oh, thank you.
What the fuck happened?
There was some kind of crazy shit going on, and we took advantage of that and got my book back. But that's it.
Ta-da!
I heard about a guy who matches your description.
My description?
He nods towards Azon.
Oh,
Who?
He killed a guard.
that doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right at all.
What?
because I'm pretty
I
sure
walk in as Tannis.
I'm pretty sure when I was fighting that dog, I specified non-lethal moves.
Anybody else hear that?
I did not.
I
I heard I'm gonna bop it, and then I'm gonna beat it till it dies.
I'm gonna
That's
keep
my-
punching.
Yeah, I heard I want to keep
Because that was after it transformed.
He did say to start with, I'm gonna pull out my staff and hit it so that I don't kill them. And then later on, in between all the stuff he said, I guess I'm just gonna attack it. But I'm not sure what he meant by I guess I'm just gonna attack
I didn't
it.
really get
Sounded
that.
violent.
yeah.
I was just
I mean,
trying
he
to
said
get a
with the staff, so technically he didn't say he would lightly punch them. Technically, he didn't say that. So he killed that man. No, but I don't know.
All
That's
right,
all
all
I
right.
heard.
Of course, I don't record. this
I don't
myself,
I don't
but,
want to like move away from your vision, Michael.
That's okay. It was an
You're
accident.
just gonna cop to murder.
Okay, so you go. So yeah, there's a dead guard, and
Damn.
Oh.
you did it, didn't you? You killed
I
him.
did it? No.
There's no way you killed somebody.
I knocked him out. That's it.
Do you want to roll deception against his insight?
I mean, as far as I know, that's all I did.
And
Sure.
then you sapped his life force.
Okay, now that's not how that works. All right, that's not how that works.
He's got you in one hell of a pickle.
You extracted vitality from an unconscious creature. How much vitality do you think they got?
Now I didn't use that. I only used it afterwards to say that I forgot.
Oh.
But, so your
Then you
intention
said
was
I have
to kill him,
you
though.
said so I have temporary hit points, and then I said, but those leave after your short rest, and you're like, okay, so they're gone now.
Yeah, I said because I forgot to use it.
I think you need to
We
be a
can
lot
go
more
back.
clear in the future.
I was just gonna assume you weren't gonna let me use it because I didn't use it when I was there.
I do have to say, it's a little fucked up that all those guards prioritize chasing him and not saving their guard fellow, so that's kind of on them.
I mean,
I
they
mean,
just
honestly.
ran over an innocent woman.
Yeah, and then they just left their fucking guard friend to die on the street. Like, they had plenty of time to stabilize them, and they didn't, though. So, I would say that's on the guards.
Maybe they're gonna have to go into therapy about that.
Well, maybe they should have known how to do their guardly duties.
It's all bad. It's all bad right now.
There must be.
This
some
is what's
kind
wrong
of
with the quota
understanding.
system.
It's just all bad right now.
I hope this is worth it. I can't keep working with you. I'm not going to turn you in, but I think you should leave here.
Yeah, you're right.
All right.
And he leaves.
Oops, that was the wrong button. I'm not doing that on the guard. I'm not doing that. I went to close it.
I slurp his life force.
You just do it again.
Almost tastes as good as your friends. Well, accidents happen, I guess. Why would they just?
Here's Mike right now. Just
It couldn't be avoided. If only he were stronger.
Do we want to kill that guy?
what?
No, there's
No,
been enough.
I
Probably not.
I'm not pure evil.
I'm not convinced necessarily that
Big ships, fellas and madam.
don't. Wait, what?
Loose lips sink ships.
I think we should change
If
where
that
we're
was the
staying.
case, he would have been sinking the ship a long time ago.
That was before we killed a guard.
Yeah, now he's got
Which, by the
grudge.
way, cool move. I
I'm not-
approve.
Hold up now. That was no. If he
There's no
died,
way
that
you
was
actually-
entirely on accident.
What did you do to him? He looked like he was like, yeah, you
I
hit
listen.
him.
I punched a dog so hard it turned into a gnome,
What?
and then I bopped
Have you
the
been
gnome
drinking?
to get away, and he died.
So you did kill him.
Maybe
mean-
I don't know. I didn't stay behind. They were chasing me.
That
Did
sounds
you
like
suck any of
negligence
his
to me.
life force away?
No.
So you didn't do that then,
I
right?
I feel like the
maybe
guards-
inadvertently, sapped some of his life. Well, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
I
Accidents
actually
happen.
did not.
I did not.
There were no
Look.
extra hit points on my character sheet.
Even if he did, they could have saved that man. I look. I feel. Okay, so we did something bad, but
Who
I
did?
feel like
Oh yeah, what was this all
I feel
about?
like
By the
this-
way,
they could have just
that I'm
saved
here,
him. Okay, my book. I wanted it.
uh-huh.
You can reshare the stuff that you shared before.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here it is. It's a magical book. It's my spell book. Got it from my mentor. Look, do you know this language? Because I don't.
No, I probably don't.
Okay. Well. Alright, I can explain this in like 10 minutes, sure. And I'll just give you the quick version. So my master was investigating this book. I don't know how he got it, when he got it. My master was an elf dude who lived in the forest. He was a little hermit. Then I started hanging out with him here and there. He taught me a little bit about magic and stuff. Then one day he kind of figured out like a lot of the book. This was his opus, his magnum opus, or whatever the fuck. And he opened up a portal, went in, and he didn't come back. The portal closed. So, I took the book. And here we are. I'm trying to understand the book to open that portal to get him back. That's basically it. That's why this is so important to me. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Sure.
Uh,
A spell book though.
you know where he was from?
And he lived next to my village for I think a long time. So I have no idea where his origin would be. Let me see.
Well, let's consider here. Are elves common in your area? I don't know.
I mean, I thought we talked about this before, where elves are pretty common everywhere.
Yeah, you lived on the border between like the elf homeland and the human homeland. So, it was, largely humans and elves and plenty of the other races. But you're comfortable around elves, seeing them your whole life basically.
Oh, here you go. The
Did
village
we
called him
decide
the
if
elf.
your mentor was an elf or a human?
I have it in my backstory.
Okay.
So basically, he was known as the elf hermit because
The elf on the shelf.
yeah, the village knew of him as the elf hermit, and nobody really knew what he was up to. They just knew he was kind of like a scholar, and nobody knows when he showed up since he was there since like basically everybody's birth, thanks to elves being old. So yeah, none of my town really knows when he showed up because he's just been there since the oldest people in the town have been there. So I don't know where he came from. He was just there. He was a cool guy. He was really nice and all.
Now, I don't mean to point out the obvious, but isn't it just slightly concerning that your master, not to besmirch his good name, somehow had an Underdark magical spell book?
Okay, bear this in mind. The reason I don't think this is that weird, well, okay, it's a little weird. I don't know why he had it, but in the same right, I have it now, and I explained why. So I'm sure there's a perfectly understandable reason. But I do have to say, for some reason, every other wizard that I showed this to, which wasn't a whole lot because they all acted really fucking weird and tried to just take the book or like buy it off me. They all seem to want it too. So I think it's more of like a I need to know type of deal thing. But I have no clue where he got it. Didn't have the chance to ask before he was sucked into another plane.
Are you other thing though is say you figure it out, are you sure you're going to be capable of just traversing a astral plane to somewhere or other?
I don't know.
I hate to say this, but there might be a reason why he's never come back.
Well, damn it. I don't care, okay?
I think you're going to have to prep a lot or have somebody else.
Well, here's the deal.
That.
Here I am near the front of the book. Here he was not near the front of the book. So I got a bit to think about that and to prep myself. As far as I could tell, he was more of a scholar that could do magic. I'm more of a hardy person. So I would figure maybe I could deal with it. I might not. I don't care. I need to save him, okay? It's none of your business who I save.
It's just trying to help is all.
Well, do we want to keep staying in this hotel, or we want to find somewhere else?
I don't want to stay in this town anymore, but that's.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what we do about all this because we're kind of gonna fail this mission here.
Well, we still haven't seen if the Rat King will react to our rats that did work, because we kind of have been stealing rats and killing them.
Yeah, we could also go down there and maybe ask for an audience with the Rat King and just tell him they said, no, it's their land. But we're wiping our hands clean.
I don't know why we'd even need to get involved in it at all.
Because if he does happen to, like, come up and fight, then we don't, like, super fail the mission. The guards will handle it.
I think it's much too late, personally.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that a Rat King is a bit above our pay grade. And
that'll be fine.
We've already lost squad mates before by getting in over our head. And that was against some pretty powerful creatures that weren't hyper-intelligent mob bosses. So, it was
How
a
do we
good
get
plan.
out of the city?
Yeah, the plan was to get him to fight the city guards.
Yeah, how do we get out of the city? Well, I guess we teleport. There might be guards, like...
I mean, we could take the
sniffing
long
that
road
out, though.
back. This doesn't
They'll
have
probably
to be
be on the lookout. I'm sure the guards will be a bit on high alert since apparently one was killed.
That's unconfirmed.
A theft occurred.
Is he a trustworthy source?
And a maniacal Underdark jester burned down a giant tree. So,
look, I don't know where that came from.
They might be a bit.
It was my best.
It's all I'm trying to say.
That's all I can do, man.
At the very least, I don't know if they would necessarily recognize any of us. So,
well I'm wanted from the get-go.
They arrested you. So we just have to figure out a way to conceal you.
We probably need to leave immediately, and then I'm the big problem. If only we could use the sewer system to get out, but
Yeah.
Hey, Castro. Just during this whole conversation, you just feel a little off.
Oh, good.
And the wisest among you, probably Azon, just can notice that Kestra is slightly pale. Also, unrelated to that, or possibly related to that,
Who's to know?
Any of you within 10 feet of Tanis feel your connection to magic severed.
Just suddenly?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
What the hell just happened?
This is
What
all
happened?
bad.
Well,
What's wrong?
technically, on the map, you know, I'm too far.
Yeah, I'm pretty far away.
I'm way over. I'm not even in the
Yeah,
same building as
I'm
him.
like, woo. Nah,
No, I would assume that Tanis was kind of like near us, and
Chris,
I was. He'd be near me since I was telling the story, I would assume, unless he was a dick just listening from afar.
It doesn't stick to you guys, however. Like, you can just step away from him and you get it back.
Oh, just like
It's just like a
Taste.
temporary, just like
Why is
numbness
everybody
and
getting
void
uppity?
in your gut.
Why the hell did I just lose my magic for a second?
Oh shit! I need to bathe.
Oh, okay.
What is your musk now? Some kind of anti-magic field? What's going on?
No,
whatever you've got, I don't
played-
want it.
you got some-
Send to the church before you get me sick.
I played with the devil's lettuce, and it got me all hot and.
The devil's lettuce, huh?
Well, let me step out of the way then,
so,
sir.
Wait, so you just while in the guard building, you just
I touched
Can
a
we let
plant.
this man shower?
I touched a
Yeah.
plant.
yeah, we'll talk about it after. Yeah.
But while I do that, is there like a shower bathhouse in the hotel?
You have
In
the
the
bridal
bridal
suite.
suite,
You have a shower in the larger of the rooms.
Okay, I'm gonna go shower, and then I tell everybody we need to pack up because they might be able to trace the magic.
Good point. I'll immediately start packing things up.
During this process, Stannis, you notice that your clothes will also need wash to cleanse yourself of this.
Okay, I washed my clothes in the shower as well.
Does Kesris look a bit pale still?
It's mostly returned to her.
I'm guessing I
Oh.
was like nauseous or something.
Just a little bit. You don't really know why.
Any of you feel nauseous at all from that?
No, I feel nothing.
Oh, okay.
Because
Oh.
key doesn't count as magic.
Oh, I made
right.
an oopsies, Caleb.
Yes.
I didn't have a diamond to cast the orb.
Uh-oh.
Well, since you didn't say it, you
Poopies.
killed that character. Then you killed that guard.
No, no, that means I did
Poopies.
less because I didn't set a tree on fire. Potentially.
You just
Okay.
you shot like
I mean,
fireworks.
if I didn't have that, I was just gonna use thunderous, like boom or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Twice,
That's
so
fine.
okay. Man, that's I have like nothing now. That's gonna be an issue.
Or do we want to leave now, or do we want to rest
Oh.
and leave in the morning?
I don't even have gold, do I? They probably took that shit too, didn't they?
Oh yeah, you didn't get anything back except your doggone fishing rod.
Probably.
Well, I'm fucking broke.
You
Nice.
just had your assets seized by the state.
Oh, this is bad.
Bud, you're in some shit.
I marked the two things I got back, like the fishing pole and the book. But I'm gonna leave everything else here just so that like I know what I had.
Okay.
I guess I'll mark them all with a 0 except for the ones I have. Yeah, anyway. I'll start packing up with them.
Yeah.
I will say this: if finishing our mission is super important, we need to do it quickly. Staying in town as a wanted criminals is just going to make everything we do harder the longer that we're here.
I've been against this mission from stage 1, so I'm
Well-
ready to bounce. I'm okay with failure.
Oh yeah, suppose we have failed before. It's not like
Yeah, but
it's looking bad, but
we're gonna be
Azon,
completely
you
out of
notice
money
Kestra goes pale again.
when she's near.
are you okay,
Near-
Kestra?
When she's near Tannis, or just randomly.
It seems random.
You're looking a bit pale there, Kestra.
Yeah, I feel a little nauseous. I think it's some
You
side
got the
effect
flu, or
of whatever it is he touched, the devil's lettuce, as he called it. Yeah, I think we need to, one, get out of town, and two, I need to probably also shower or something once. I don't. Oh God, I don't even know. Oh wait. Oh. Hold up. Ah, damn it! Wrong type of magic. Shit. Never mind.
I mean, I guess I'm good to go. I hate to leave a job unfinished, but I'd also hate to be arrested or killed. So,
yeah, we can't do any more jobs if we're arrested.
yeah.
Big if true.
All right. Well, you guys are kind of okay. How the fuck do I do this? I guess, do we want to just make our way to like the outskirts and see how border control looks?
That's probably a good idea.
It's a hippie town. They don't have like harsh border control. Maybe it's
The
all
problem is though too is we're not gonna be able to tell who are guards and who are animals.
fuck.
They're gonna be probably doubling that little tactic as well.
Yeah, this is gonna make it tough.
The most I can do here is have my familiar kind of patrol above us, and I can kind of be surveillance
That's a
to
good idea.
any creatures that are nearby, like animals. But that's not foolproof. It could also just not see animals. It might happen. But that is what I can bring to the table.
Whatever works.
Is it /whisper? Or-
Yes, or /W.
Okay. And then just space and then who you want to talk to.
Yeah. Or we can pop in a different voice chat channel.
Yeah, let's just do that real quick.
Is Kestra excusing herself from the room?
Yeah, I'll just bounce out.
Okay.
Where are you going?
Yes.
Please what? Do I recognize it as like the same voice?
Yes.
Okay. Please? Please what?
Why now? Why this?
now? What do you mean?
Just do it.
Do what?
Kill it.
What, the Rat King?
Yes.
And so then I die and your nice little avatar gets killed in the process? No.
It's better than the alternative.
Alternative what? That it lives? Are you playing favorites between me and a Rat King and I'm less valuable?
I'm terrified.
Yeah, me too, which is more the reason why it's best we just leave town. It's gonna be fine.
That rat beast scares me much less than it.
Then it?
The voice?
Wait, hang on. The voice is saying that, or
Yeah.
wait? So the voice has a voice? I'm now very confused.
Please.
No, this is bad news. Especially if it's enough to weird whatever it is you out. we're gonna leave. This is yeah, not sold on it. And then I'm just gonna basically just ignore whatever it's pleading.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like 2 weeks. It was like that. So
Alrighty.
I'm like rubbing my brow when I come back in, just like.
Oh, I would have walked out into the hallway when she left.
If that was the case, I probably would have just. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't have to talk out loud. So.
I kind of sort of imagined that you did.
Yeah, actually, maybe I do. I don't know if that's defined.
As soon as like she left, I was trying to say it before you guys dipped, but
Sorry.
as soon as she just said out and left, I would have followed because that's weird to do right before we leave.
Let's see. That's probably something important to know.
I would finish. I would finish like packing up and looking for little.
Do you want to try to stealthily follow?
I would just finish.
No, I would just been like opening the door, like, no, where are you going?
I'd have been like waving them off, like, just give me a second. I'm not going anywhere. And then like hushing as much as I could.
If you like, just like don't listen to her and stay in what you might just have watched her, like just like whisper something. But then noticing you're still watching, like she turns her back to you.
Like, I know about her voice thing, so that might kind of make me like, oh, maybe, but I would still probably be in the hallway like, But yeah, I won't follow to listen to her as long as she's like in view. I just don't want any of us to be like alone.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Well, eventually she rejoins the rest of you.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to get out of this town.
What makes you say that?
I'm just not definitely not going up against that Rat King. Definitely.
Why'd you leave?
Definitely not. I don't feel good because of whatever dust you brought in with you.
Can I check to see if she's lying?
You can roll insight.
Ooh.
She doesn't look like she feels good, and seems genuine about just wanting to get out.
Aha!
Well, what's the plan for you guys? I already changed my appearance. I've got robes now and baldy head.
I should be fine.
Do you want to put on your jester outfit again?
Oh man, something tells. Oh, I should probably put that in my inventory. That's one of the few things to my name. Oh yeah, I'd probably change out of the jester, like the rest of the jester suit, and wear my normal clothes. But I'll keep it all. I'm just gonna put jester ensemble, spelled incorrectly. It'll be fine. Man, I really don't want to do this, but maybe I should cut my hair.
Got the
That
kit.
might help.
Didn't I also have?
I've never shaved like that before on my head. So
yeah, I had I've got a disguise kit on me here.
I don't know how to use this shit.
We'll make you look fabulous. I'm pretty sure.
Best.
Was it this character or my last character that was?
You're thinking of Bryce's campaign when you're the goblin.
Because I had the disguise kit to use to get out of the hometown capital. So yeah,
I mean,
that'll
if you can
probably
do
help.
me up in a way that doesn't look like me, then let's do that.
It's mostly gonna be like, yeah, we can contour you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make you look wild.
Back in the day, I had my own YouTube channel.
Maybe I don't know if I have to roll for a disguise kit or not.
You do have proficiency with it. It'd
Sweet.
probably be charisma plus proficiency. Just roll your charisma save.
Can I assist?
Sure.
Oh, I don't need your help. Maybe I do.
It'll be even better with his help.
That's true.
How pretty do I look like Cloud pretty?
You at the very least you look like a
You
different
got the
person.
dress, the tiara.
I mean, the eyes seem like even a different shape,
Oh shit.
and like you've like used shadows to kind of like emphasize his nose to make it appear bigger, and just like
Oh great.
just a bunch of kind of tricks that you've learned.
Well, all right.
That came in handy.
It sure did. Didn't know you had such a skill, but cool.
It's
Works
just
for
been
me.
sitting there for a good 20 sessions, probably longer than that.
Neat. All right. Is that where we're stopping then?
So your next immediate goal is just to try to get outside the city.
Yeah.
Hell out of Dodge.
You guys grab all your stuff, pack up, and try to navigate around
Light the hotel on fire.
to the outside of the city. You guys can probably spot a lot of guards and suspicious-looking animals along the way and try to dodge them. Eventually, you make it to the gates. Kestra, can you make a charisma saving throw, please?
Oh. Okay. Really?
You take 4 points of psychic damage. Kestra falls onto her knees and throws up.
Boy.
Kestra, inside of your head, there is a painful, wretched, whimpering scream of pain.
How many people are around us?
It's a pretty busy intersection.
All right, I quickly pick her up and cast minor illusion on the vomit to make it go away for a minute as we continue onward, as to not draw attention to us.
I'm guessing this is the type of headache where concentration spells would be no bueno.
It'd definitely be difficult. You're continuing with them to head out of the city.
Yeah. Just...
Make another charisma saving throw.
God damn it. No. Oh God. This is bad.
You take 6 points of psychic damage, but you keep on your feet.
How is psychic damage done? It's just regular health?
Yeah, it's just a damage type, like slashing.
Wait, how many total then?
6.
Well, and last one.
4 from the first one, so 10 total.
Okay. At this point, I'm like kind of whispering, like, like, you said it's crowded though. Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably not be saying anything. Just grimacing a lot, throwing up all over myself. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad.
What's up with you, bucko?
Tell you later once we're out of town.
I've been hearing that a lot lately.
It's just we just need to
I'll
get
tell
out
you
of here.
later. Okay.
We just need to get out of here as soon as possible.
One more charisma save.
Jesus, these are bad. Oh my.
You take 8 points of psychic damage.
How's she looking?
Azon,
She's
you
bleeding
notice
from
someone
the
in front of
wrist.
you paying a lot of attention to you. And after a minute, you recognize him as the man. Oh, I forgot his stupid name. Reginald?
Let me find it. That sounds right.
The man who was your contact for this job. And he
Yeah,
has
Reginald.
a look of concern for Kestra. And we'll stop there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have a good night. Like, comment, and subscribe.